Disney's The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. The goal of a family film, especially from Disney, is to be entertaining to both children and adults. And this film fails at that. Children under 9 might find it a fun watch, but as an adult, it left me both confused and bored at times. It felt like they made a live-action Alice in Wonderland mixed with Tron Legacy, and making no sense while also being completely predictable. I'll start with the positives. The sets are great, and most of the CGI it blends with is well done. Some of the character designs are also pretty well interesting. And that's about it. I can't really say anything too bad about the acting since the writing wasn't really there, but the choices behind Keira Knightley's performance in particular as the Sugar Plum Fairy left me scratching my head. It's like she's channeling the ghost of Christmas Present from the Scrooged film, the one with Bill Murray. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to get a glimpse of what she's like if you've never seen Scrooged. The two biggest stars in this film are barely in it. Morgan Freeman's runtime is about maybe 4 minutes, while Helen Mirren's is somewhere around 7. The lead is serviceable, but again, her character is all over the place because of the writing, and she comes off one-dimensional, as do most of the others. The music, well, you're hearing it right now in the background. At least 3/4 of this movie, you're listening to this song in some form or another, even a slow, run-down version that is meant to come off as creepy. But the big problem is the writing. This film shows us a new world, but doesn't bother to really explain it. They say the girl's mother created it, but never really says how or what was there before. They do try to tell us what happened with a ballet number, which sounds like an interesting way to tell the story, but it isn't all that clear, which is why it is occasionally interrupted by Sugar Plums saying what is happening. And even then, it leaves a lot of stuff out. You're going to be wondering, well, how did we get to this from there? The villain's motivations are somewhat clear, but you get little idea of how they came to be like this. There's a small example here that doesn't give away anything, that just shows how confusing this film was. There is a place in this movie called the Christmas Tree Forest, but no one in this world knows what Christmas is. Fathom that. Overall, I'm giving this a 4 out of 10, with all of the positive points going to the technical work behind the scenes. If your kid wants to see this film, I'd recommend trying to find someone that is already going, that you trust, and get them to take your kid along with them. That's all. Thanks for listening.